I want to give you an example of sickness of women in Hollywood. Aaron Rodgers years ago announced that he was dating a girl who's really hideous and annoying as shit, who was uh, pregnant at 15. Terrible, terrible actress. Terrible, terrible skills of she's terrible at everything she does, but somehow she became an actress and the generation became intrigued because she got jobs as a what? I'm not even sure what her name is. It might be Shaylin or Shailene or some shit. Anyway, the New York Jets aren't making it to the playoffs. So, I didn't do any work with the football season this year. I did nothing with football this year. Nothing. Last year, they started winning, and then they took out Aaron Rodgers. And this year, if I wasn't going to get paid, or if Gary was going to take Monovan to the Super Bowl, you weren't getting any assistance from me. Sorry. And so, because the announcement was done on a CNN report that the Jets are not going to the next round of the season or some shit. And so this is how women in Hollywood work, because Shailene wants to be in the spotlight. So she goes on the Drew Barrymore show and talks about her therapy sessions. The announcement comes out that the Jets are not moving on to the next round of the football. So guess what she does? She then announces, backing off the Jets football team, that her and Aaron Rodgers called off their engagement. However, nobody even knew they were engaged. No one even cared. No one cared, and no one even knew they were engaged. Everybody thought he was single. Everybody thought they had broken up like years ago. So I'm not really sure why she thought it was appropriate to post on platform that they broke up. Although maybe it was just the Daily News not doing their research in journalism, because the journalism of the modern day legacy media is all about who you know in the form of politics, as in the tabloids. So legacy media are the tabloids, and the tabloids are worse than tabloids. They're worse because they're even more so. See, it used to be they were stretching the truth. And now they're inventing imagination fantasy land based off pictures. And now celebrities are involved in it. So for example, Kim Kardashian holding hands with Pete Davidson as a fake relationship. That's called tabloids taking it to an extreme, because they never ever took a shower together. Understand how detrimental that is to your relationship. I'm talking about America's relationship with their husbands and their wives. Not really sure. In the old days, women really wanted to have true love, and then women like Kim Kardashian started showing up. And then men wanted that shit. That's what they think powerful women is? Question mark. And then they got out of hand, didn't they? And this is happening globally, by the way, because in New Zealand, that weird Hawktaw girl is screaming in violence and then pretending to be sweet. It's actually an example of women in Hollywood and an example of women across the entire globe. You are all caught. You're all caught. So when are you going to do something about it? Women don't want to watch women like Melissa Wood or Mona Van sit on a stage and yap their jaws off unless they want to be like them, or unless they're brainwashed, or unless they are them. And those are not the type of people that make the world go round. Do you fucking understand me? Do you hear what I'm telling you? That is not what makes the world a better place. It makes the world a Persian place, and everybody can't stand, in America, the Middle East. Do you fucking hear me, Gary Vee? The world doesn't like the Middle East. And the world doesn't like people who like Palestine either. That's why they are the way they are, is because they're so fucking evil. And all your little millennial children and your Gen Z children want that kind of living in the world. But I'm going to tell you right now, that ain't going to fucking happen. your little bitch ass is trying to cap off of. They're trying to cap off of. That's capitalize off of. Somebody else's pain, like you all do this shit. Literally, Mona Van, I'm making content about you, whether you're watching it or not. It exists. I've tagged you. I've blocked you. You've blocked me. I've taken you to court. You've taken me to court. I've shown up at VCon 2022, stood in front of Gary Vaynerchuk's face, which means you're the one in fucking trouble, not me. Not me. Shoo choo, you are the one in trouble, not me. That goes for whether it's in the courthouse or in the eternity of existence. Do you fucking hear me? Yeah, I'm building a brand off of being a real person. I'm not building some dumb brand of falsification of reality. No, I'm fighting for my American citizens. I don't understand how you dumbasses as fans and followers can't understand that I'm fighting for your loser asses, yet you still flock to those people. Kristin Cavallari is not American. Kristin Cavallari is not American. Neither is Kim Kardashian or any of those people in Hollywood. Those women, they are not American. Because Americans fight for their country. They don't stand for things like Melissa Wood or Mona Van or anyone like them. They don't stand for that shit because that's not American. That's sickness. That's American sickness in your face that's stemming out of Hollywood to let us all know what we've been fucking brainwashed by for years and years and years, and watching the Hailey Baldwins and what they've evolved it into. And I'm going to tell you, little girl, you heard what I said. You're a child. And now you're going to prison, crying off lies on your father, lies on your existence. Everything out your mouth is a fucking lie. Just like your little friends. Taylor Swift, Bella Hadid. Giving all awards to these losers who do nothing in life but show off how much money they have while they put makeup and lipstick on by spraying fart stench perfume. And they think that that's normal behavior because that's how they exist in their world. So getting into their world is fucking atrocious. Makes all of you miserable and then unable to get out of it because that's how sick this is. However, you're seeing the light. You're seeing it really, really bright in your face of how nasty that shit is. Reminding you they tried to steal all my shit and didn't do shit with it. And they went right back to putting makeup on and doing hair and then spending all their time thinking about what outfit they were going to wear without any preparation while they sat in front of your asses to teach you about wellness existing, which is all hair and makeup. And that's just fucking showing you how to be shallow. Wellness Oasis. Wellness Oasis, Gary V. Chase. Credit card debt. Ulta. Beauty. And you're going to tell me that that's the future of this country? I don't fucking think so. So anyone that spoke on the stage at Wellness Oasis, you want to think that the Jonas Boy was probably undercover to be undercover for you in the audience. So he could get some lessons in his existence. But we're always on a rocky road, aren't we? Because his sister is Priyanka Chopra. And we all know that Deepak Chopra was there, but he is not normal as he is involved in the Persian lifestyle. Well, you all sat around and said autoimmune diseases as if you're intelligent, but none of you have a background in any form of authenticity. So you don't have a degree in authenticity? Well, why would you go to college? You just make the shit up. It's called manifestation, you stupid bitches. While your men stand around and say, well, how much do you need? It's kind of like having a dad around to pay for everything. Daddy, how much money do you need? Daddy, I need money. Credit card. And now it's called husband. And so that's all you've done your entire life. And now you have the fucking audacity to put that bitch in people's faces? And then you're still going to stand there and show up at that fucking dumbass birthday party that looks like a wedding cake. What a bunch of fuck